Show. You better recognize.
What's going on, listeners? This is your boy, Brother Leon, and you are tuning into another episode of the Brother Leon Show. So today, I just want to take the time out to say thank you to Chadwick Boseman for what he gave us with his life and with his art and with his creativity. I just want to take that time to say thank you. We need to pray for his family. We need to pray for the millions of fans and colleagues, because his death hit hard. His death, I'm not going to lie, hit hard like Kobe's death. It hit hard like Heath Ledger's death. Because the one thing that you have to realize is that even in the midst of his pain, he still was able to deliver a body of work. A body of work that will totally be remembered. And the crazy part that's happening right now is that you're seeing, I don't know if you are looking at it, the trend, things that have his image are now sold out. Like the toys. The toys were not popular, a few days ago. You could actually buy Black Panther stuff. It was in clearance. But since his death, it's hard to get that stuff, especially if it has his image, his face image. So now Black Panther is actually hot again and everything. And it needs to be. Because we were looking for Black Panther 2, because the one thing that we saw, man, I'm not going to lie, when he was in Civil War, that's when I fell in love with him. I'm telling you, Civil War. Oh my God, the moves that he did in Civil War. I'm not going to lie. In my honest opinion, I actually thought that the moves that he had in Civil War were probably better than the moves that were in some of the other movies like Avengers Endgame. Some of the moves like in the Black Panther movie. Because I ain't going to lie, man. I compare everything to Civil War. That's the God knows truth. That's just my personal opinion. That's just me. I look at it, Civil War is my go-to. And when you look at Infinity War, the fact that I love it, man. Ibombe, Wakanda forever. I'm like, man, I was hyped. I was hyped when I heard that. And then the crazy part is that in Infinity War, when everybody turned to dust, when he turned to dust, I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Really? But, I loved it when he came back. And even with the movie Black Panther, I totally got that movie. I mean, man, we showed out for that movie. That's the God knows truth. The all black cast. I love the fact because it gave us, for a moment there, man, it gave us in time that we could actually think that Wakanda was actually a real place. And we saw black excellence. We saw black brilliance. We saw it, man. And it manifested before our eyes, and we took part of it. And that's what I love about it. And so, you have to look at the other movies that he did. 42, I'm not going to lie, that was great. I just got done watching, 21 Bridges. That was great. The Five Bloods, that was great. So, the one thing that I will say, man, he has given us a body of work. I'm getting ready to watch Marshall. He did a story about Thurgood Marshall. But the one thing that I'm disappointed is that, I won't get to see him for Black Panther 2, and that's what hurts. I'm telling you, man, that's what hurts, because it's like, what can happen after the first movie? Is Killmonger going to come back? Is Shuri going to be the next Black Panther? There's a whole lot of questions involved. Because the one thing that I love is that our black superhero characters are now coming on the screen. You know, I think the one thing that really did justice was Wesley Snipes playing Blade in 1998. Because the one thing I will say is this: I love Blade. I'm serious. I have been a Blade fan since I can remember. You know, and he was a part of that whole Tomb of Dracula and everything like that. And I think, you know, when they started bringing Blade and started merging, you know, the other black superhero characters in the Marvel comic universe, you had Black Panther, you had Luke Cage, you had Blade, you know, and then they came up with a character called Blue Marvel. I'm hoping that they actually bring him into the Marvel cinematic universe. I ain't gonna lie, Will Smith could play Blue Marvel, in my opinion. He'd be perfect for Blue Marvel. And then we had, you know, Storm. And then even in the comics, Black Panther and Storm got married. And so we were actually thinking, I wonder if that is going to happen in Black Panther 2. And then you have to look at it, okay, now that, you know, the Avengers, you know, the first team of Avengers are pretty much done, are there going to be new Avengers? You know, and you know, I was looking for that. But the one thing that I will say is that, you know, he gave us inspiration. Chadwick Boseman gave us inspiration. He hyped up a lot of young kids as well as old kids, like myself. I'm like, man, please. I mean, man, they had everybody doing that X thing. Wakanda forever. I'm telling you, man, and I love it, man, because when you look at it, when you look at the excellence, when you look at what, you know, what the director, what Coogler did, oh my God. Whew. Man, I just want to say thank you. And he was the perfect choice. He was the perfect choice for the character Black Panther. I'm telling you right now, he was the perfect choice. You know, I would have loved to see what other work that he would have done. You know what I mean? And then COVID came, and then everything was put on lock. And, you know, he's fighting cancer, you know, in the midst of all of this. And the crazy thing about it, you know, you had some people that was trolling him and saying all kinds of ungodly stuff. But, you know, even in that, he still kept excellence. He still kept it 100. And I love the fact that his friends, you know, and his colleagues covered him. So I just want to take this time out to say thank you. You know, thank you, Chadwick Boseman, you know, for your work. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm going to miss you. And that's the God knows truth. And you guys, you know, you just don't know. I mean, I'm a comic book guy. You know, I'm a video game guy. And, you know, something like this, it hits hard. It hits hard with us, you know, those nerdy guys that go to comic book conventions and Comic Cons and stuff like that. It hits us hard. Because if you look at it, I'm like, yo, this is the first Avenger that died. You know, when you look at it. And that's why this is so hard. Because, you know, our superheroes are not supposed to die. And I just want to say, you know, thank you. You know, thank you for your body of work. You know, thank you for all of that. I ain't gonna lie, man. This hits hard. It hits hard like Heath Ledger. Because the one thing you got to understand, man, and know is that his shoes are going to be hard to fill. When Heath Ledger did the Joker, I ain't gonna lie. Other than Joaquin Phoenix, he got that thing on lock. I'm telling you, when it came to Jokers, other than the cartoon Joker, Heath Ledger put it on lock in The Dark Knight. Just like Chadwick Boseman put Black Panther on lock with Civil War, with Avengers, you know, with Black Panther, with Endgame. I'm telling you, with Endgame. And you got to understand and know, man, that those movies, you saw it. I'm telling you, man, you saw it. E-Bombay, E-Bombay, E-Bombay. And I'm like, man, please. And then in Endgame, you know, Peter, give it to me. And I mean, man, you know, the first people to come back were the Wakandans. I'm telling you, man, how bad can that? I'm telling you, it's all that and a bag of chips. That's the God knows truth. So, you know, I just want to say thank you. And my heart goes out to your family. You have my prayers. Your family has my prayers and my condolences. I pray for all the fans, you know, because the one thing that I loved about the Marvel movies at that time, every time a Marvel movie came out, opening day, me and my son, you know, he ain't got to go to school that day. We playing hooky. We going to go to the first showing of the movie. And I mean, we did that. We did that with a lot of Marvel movies. And that's the God knows truth. And so, you know, he gave us an experience. Chadwick Boseman gave us an experience. And he was, you know, when he wasn't in that character, he was a noble champion outside of that character. You know, when you look at the interview that he did and the kids that were, you know, looking forward to seeing Black Panther and they ended up dying. You know, the thing is that, you know, he felt their pain and he was, you know, trying to be there to encourage them and not even mentioning the fact of what he had going on. And he was able to deliver us. He was able to give us imagination. And I love that. The fact that he was able to give his MTV award to another man and say, hey, this is going to go home with you. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes in how he has touched our community. And on top of that, he HBCU. So, you know, the one thing that I will say is this. Man, he was like a shining light. And I described him just like Kobe Bryant. Like he was like a shining light. And we beheld his glory and we loved it for the season while he was here. And that's the God knows truth. We loved it for the season while he was here. And I thank God that we were able to partake of it. So this is the time, man, that we got to pray, you know, for his family, for, you know, the fans, the colleagues, the friends, you know, we just got to pray. And that's the God knows truth, because I'm not going to lie, man, it's just, it seems unreal. And at times it seems unfair. Like, man, really? That's not old enough. 43 is not old enough. But you know, the thing that oh my God, it's hard. You know, it's hard. It's hard. You know, you haven't, you know, you just really started in life. You know, you just now, you know, becoming mature, you're becoming seasoned, and, you know, wow, man, it's just hard. And I'm not going to lie, it's hard for me. Because it just, you know, it's like one of them things like, yo, man, I just wish I could just, you know, start it and not deal with it. You know what I mean? I was looking at reports and reporters, and, you know, Roland Martin's going to be doing a tribute. And, wow, man, it just hurts. So, guys, with that being said, man, we got to pray. But I want to dedicate this to Chadwick Boseman because, man, you are and will always be Black Panther. You will be, you know, you will be our prince. You will be our hero. Man, you will always be in our hearts. I just want to say thank you. Peace.
Walk in the the truth that makes you free every day. Follow Brother Leon on all social media